Welcome back, Twisters. Today I've got a special jersey unboxing. As you can see here, I have the Stockton Thunder, formerly of the ECHL. There used to be a few teams in California that were part of that league, and this is one of them here. So I got this jersey. Unfortunately, they weren't around for very long, but nonetheless, they are a part of Bay Area hockey history. There's a pretty rich history there. I'd like to dive into that a little bit more at some point later on, but in the meantime, I've got a jersey to unbox, so let's get started, huh? So here's our package. This is coming from Hockey X Superstore in Oakland. Unfortunately, they've had to close down for good. It's really sad to see that, especially because that area really didn't have much in the way of resources for playing hockey. The Sharks have, worked with partners to have ice rinks and some roller rinks here in the area, but nonetheless, it's sad to see these guys go. They've had a merch clearance, and so I decided to pick up one of these special jerseys here. So here we go. I don't even know if you guys have heard of them. The San Francisco Bulls were around for only 2 seasons, or I think they folded in the middle of their second season. They were around from 2012, 2013, and then they folded in 2014. So unfortunately, these guys had to pack their bags pretty quickly. They dissolved entirely. It wasn't like they relocated somewhere else. So the Bulls were one of the teams in the ECHL in California, along with the Thunder here, who then moved to New York as part of the Adirondack Thunder. And then we also had the Bakersfield Condors and Ontario Reign. Even though those teams are now AHL clubs, they were ECHL at one point. So this orange jersey here was their default dark jersey, but they also had a black jersey, and of course they had a white jersey. But this orange one is my favorite here. You notice this orange, black, and the gold not so much, but the orange and black certainly relates to San Francisco with the Giants. And this isn't the only team that's played in San Francisco before. Playing at the Cow Palace, first of all, the original home of the San Jose Sharks before they moved to San Jose to the SAP Center. But this arena also hosted some other teams, including the San Francisco Spiders of the IHL at one point. So anyway, it's cool to have a piece of San Francisco hockey history. I was never like a huge fan of this logo. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It does the job. Kind of like this, angularity here to the side of the torso. You've seen that a little bit in the NHL to a degree, but it actually looks okay here. Kind of like the striping, like the color variation. This is a CCM, as you can see here from the collar, or the back of the collar. And yeah, nothing special to it, no player name to it. But nonetheless, got a pretty good deal on this. I think I only paid $50 US for it. New with tags, nice and heavy. And I guess without further ado, there's nothing to do but to put this on. Oh man, did they give me a large? Huh, that's interesting. This one's a lot bigger than This is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Nonetheless, it's a good fit. I like my jerseys kind of on the baggier side. I'll tilt this down a little bit so you can see what that looks like. There we go. All in all, I think it's a pretty solid jersey. Just kind of give you an idea of what the arms look like here. I'm like watching my phone so I can see what this looks like. But yeah, this is cool. I can see myself definitely wearing this to a Barracuda game, or if I go somewhere else to like some sort of minor league hockey, I would definitely sport this. At some point, I gotta get myself a San Jose Barracuda jersey too. But for the time being, I think this one will do here. The Bulls even played at least one game at the Shark Tank before an actual Sharks game, or maybe it was right after. I got to go to that years ago, obviously. And Torrey Mitchell, a former San Jose Shark, actually played for the Bulls at one point. So anyway, pretty cool jersey. But actually, I also got myself a little scarf here. They only had they had a couple of designs for this, but they were only $5 a piece. So I figured, even though I'm not a big scarf collector, why the heck wouldn't I want to cash in on this for just a few bucks? Here's kind of what one side looks like. Got the logo at the end there. Little hockey there at the end. And the back side, yeah, there isn't much of a difference, just kind of in the striping, so. Anyway, just kind of a cool addition there. Whoop, there we go. I have a couple other scarves, including well, it's upside down here, but I've got HC Sparta from when I went to Prague years ago. Got my local San Jose Earthquakes from over a decade ago, but still pretty sweet. And this is something that I wasn't expecting, but I've got this Florida Panthers one that was sent to me when I bought a jersey, so somebody just bundled that in as well. So anyway, pretty cool, a little piece of Bay Area hockey history here. And hopefully I have a chance to collect more jerseys from this area. You've got the San Francisco Spiders. I've seen people with those jerseys. You even might be able to find a San Jose Rhinos, a professional inline hockey from the 90s. That's a sick jersey, definitely. Well, anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this video. And at some point, maybe I'll put out a video on the brief history of the San Francisco Bulls. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll catch you later for more jersey unboxings and videos on hockey history and hockey culture. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll catch you later. Ciao.